Good afternoon. I'm Amy McKenna, the President and CEO of the Lower Bucks County Chamber of Commerce. And with me today to discuss the Diversity Summit is Herb Ames, Chair and President of the Capital Regional Minority Chamber. Welcome, Herb.
Thank you for having me, Amy. It's a great day and a great day to talk about the Diversity Summit.
Yes, very excited. So tell me, this year is your third annual Diversity Summit, and you're doing something a little bit unique and different in that you're collaborating with several different chambers as well as organizations. How did you come about that? Give me a little bit of history.
This is going to sound crazy, but I was sitting at an ELC luncheon, and I had two young ladies who are members of the LGBT community who said, you should do your third annual Diversity Summit in partnership with a bunch of other chambers and a bunch of other nonprofits, one including NJBIA, but you should do it on LGBTQ. And I said, well, send me some information. Let me, take a look at it. And they sent me a 2-page email to say why we should do it.
Wow.
And then they sent me information on a conference that they attended in Chicago in 2016. I was sold.
That's fabulous.
And that's when I came to you,
right,
Amy MB McKenna, with your Lower Bucks Chamber, and asked you to partner with us because I wanted a chamber to partner. And then we talked about having other nonprofits partner with us. And now it's turned into a true partnership on diversity with a bunch of organizations, including, like I said, NJBIA. We're happy to have NJBIA as one of the major sponsors.
Yes, I was very excited that they were going to be part of the event as well. So tell me a little bit more in terms of the summit. It's your third annual. Now I know how it is that you selected the topic. How is it that you selected the speakers and the panel?
We have a great committee. We put together a super committee, and you happen to be on the committee along with the other presidents of the other chambers, and just collaborating and just talking at our first conference call, and actually at our second meeting, because I think we had a conference call first. The idea came up of who to have, and different people just threw out different names, and we started vetting them out and making the decision. And then people who had connections or contacts with those certain people, they called them.
Right.
And a lot of people said yes. We really haven't been turned down. We've got a great lineup. I'll let Greg, our chair of the event, talk about the lineup. But we have a great lineup. And it's moving faster than I could ever imagine. And this is going to be our best conference ever. I mean, we've got some great supporting sponsors, which I'll just mention: M&T Bank, ETS hosting us, NJBIA, Investors Bank. We have just a bunch of other sponsors who are just tagging along. Wells Fargo. Nice. Is another one who was our 3-year sponsor, our 2-year sponsor, and then they decided to sponsor again for a 3rd year. So M&T is the new one.
Oh, nice. Very nice. And it seemed, too, that the collaboration between the chambers was very inspiring. Initially, when you and I spoke, I know we had brought in a couple chambers, and then we brought in another chamber, and the American Conference on Diversity. It really seems that there's such energy and excitement around this topic and around what is going to be going on with this conference.
Well, what was neat about that, Amy, is that we all do our own separate thing, when it comes to our events and our members.
Yes.
But when it came to diversity, everybody was on the same page.
Right.
And getting the other chambers excited about it was great, but having your chamber first was what turned all the other nonprofits, which was awesome.
Thank you.
But we're all on the same page. We're all believing in diversity, and we all want to inspire diversity, and we all want to get information out on diversity, and especially LGBTQ.
Right.
So I was happy to see that we're all playing nice in the sandbox.
Absolutely.
For this one, but we're competitors,
right?
Because we might be competing after the same dollars, but this was something that touched all the chambers and touched everybody. So I was happy to see that we came together so fast. Now, I don't know what we're going to do for our 4th annual, but we'll have to come up with something. Hopefully somebody. One of the chambers will come up with an idea, and then we'll just use it from there.
Yes, and I mean, personally speaking, from the Lower Bucks County Chamber of Commerce, we really look forward to partnering again in the future and having this just be an initial platform to several great things to come regarding a diversity summit with the Capital Regional Minority Chamber.
this might be a wrong term, but I think this is going to be a long marriage between the Lower Bucks Chamber and the Capital Region Minority Chamber of Commerce.
I think it'll be great. I mean, part of our value statement that we have at the Chamber, too, is we actually have a value statement specifically on diversity. So to be able to offer this to our members, I think is fabulous.
And it's important for both chambers, and on all the chambers, to be able to mix, when I say mix, I mean be able to present information to each other to help out other businesses that maybe aren't members of the Capital Region but are members of the Lower Bucks. And maybe, you know, there's information that Lower Bucks Chamber members will have for the Capital Region Minority Chamber of Commerce. So I can see a super networking event in the beginning of our event and after the event, but also, you know, for future events to come. You know, hopefully we will be able to, and we've talked about this before, partner with other chambers and your chamber and NJBIA on future events and bring everybody together for the common cause and to help businesses grow and sustain themselves.
Absolutely. I mean, we always appreciate the opportunity to be able to do things with other chambers, and I think going back over the bridge and working with your chamber, Mid-Jersey, Princeton Regional Chamber, as well as Delaware River Towns and the others, I think it's really exciting that our members also see the collaboration between all of the chambers to put on such an amazing event.
May 3rd is going to be total one-stop shopping.
It will be. So thank you very much today for joining me, Herb, and I look forward to May 3rd.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for collaborating, and I look forward to May 3rd, too. It's going to be a great event.
Yep, look forward to working together and see you then.
Thank you.
Thank you.